I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get five more in before 10 o'clock. I had 10 minutes left and I just realized that next poem I'm about to read is very long. And before I read it, there's a one line at the top. I just figured I'll read it. It says, "What an atrocity I haven't written." Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. What an atrocity I haven't written. A shame my heart is truly smitten. It doesn't even need explanation. I'm not going to. The next poem, that's the bulk of this, is titled Help. Um, yeah, I think you'll start to figure out what this is about. In the depths, I'm truly speechless. So long above, I've gone back under. Path of healing broken before me. Time and time, again and again, you come back in my head. Gone is the love, gone the affection. Pain remains without direction. Hungry longing craves release, if not for me, by any means. So immature my former lover, so careless as to pull me under. So much anger, all for her. When she speaks to me, I utter not a word. She appears to care less than ever, but when I mention sorries come as the weather. So ever exhausted she keeps on nagging. Totally moved on she, yet keeps me dragging. I'm tired of this shit. They wonder I don't quit. Never once has she recognized me. The pain she's dealt, immensely I've felt. I wish I could die, at least that part of my beating heart that I never cried. Within I'm trapped, written before, in her will I'm wrapped, my pain her score. Of course I know she doesn't feel that way, but I'd never know, to me she'd never say. I simply don't appreciate how she's got it so great, yet at her every move, I seem to lose. Right, so that one's pretty heavy. I probably, well, I like relapsed, not in the sense of like genuine, an addictive relapse, but I just probably was. What did she do? She must have done something that really hurt. I don't know what it was. I can't remember. And it's probably a good thing I can't remember, honestly. I don't know. I don't necessarily want to think about that. There was a lot of things she probably could have done. This might have been when I saw that she was officially dating somebody new. Like in the last poem that I said she was dating somebody, she was just went to prom with this other guy. But I think when I heard that she was officially dating somebody, that was really bad. And then oh no, I remember what it was. Oh yeah. Okay, so all right, so this video's already long, but basically, back for the summer, right? We've been training together. I'm doing all right, like figuring out how to do it. And sorry, I she texts me one night and says something along the lines of like, hey, how's it going, or something. I said, good. I was happy to hear from her. I couldn't tell you why. Like, I don't know what my underlying motives were for being happy about that, but the gist of it was that she texted me and she's saying like, hey, maybe we can meet up and like talk about things that have happened. And for me, honestly, that sounded great. Like I needed closure. I needed to figure out like, did you do this to me on purpose? Like, did you purposely make me like hurt like this? And obviously in my head, I'm like, no. But I needed to hear her say it, or as I would come to realize later, I needed to make peace with the fact that that she didn't do it on purpose, and that this is just me beating myself up, and something like that, you know. But that'll come later. That revelation will come later in a poem. But basically, I hear from one of her friends that her mom is forcing her to text me and meet up to talk because just now, 3 months later, she's telling her mom that we're not dating anymore. So one, what the hell? And then two, she's been dating this other guy too, and her mom is like, I get it, like, her family likes me. Her mom is just kind of like, I think, a little disgusted with her behavior. Like, how are you just now telling me 3 months later that you've broken up? Like, it's kind of crazy. I still don't know the full story there, and I am rather keen to not think about it, because it's something that I don't know if I've fully, because I don't know if I start to think about it, I'm going to start thinking about things that I shouldn't really matter, and so I'm kind of past that point, you know. But this was me, because her friend comes to me and says, hey, she doesn't know how to say, like, to you that her mom is making her do this, and so now it falls upon me the responsibility for her relationship with her mother. And so this was really difficult for me because I had to, one, say no to something that I wanted to do, and two, I had to fix her relationship, not fix her relationship, but fix her problems with her mom for her. And for me, this was disgustingly painful to have to deal with her crap when I'm trying to move on, because she doesn't have the guts and she's made the poor decisions on her end of things. And this poem is just about that, and it was just awful for me. This whole poem is just about me getting dragged by my legs into the darkness and just absolutely torn apart because she just can't, like, deal with her crap. And I mean, every line is just me saying the same thing in a different way. Yeah. I don't have much to say about that. That's just honestly, that's just me getting my feelings out when I'm just deeply hurt. And this did not help my feelings of hate, did not help my feelings of sadness. It just, it made things a lot worse. And so long above I've gone back under, I'm truly speechless in the depths. Like, I thought I was doing good, and then this instant showed me that I was not, in fact, doing good. And that was this was a really difficult point for me, and this is what I kind of was like, okay, hold on, we gotta figure this out. I gotta do something. And I think this was the start of when I started waking up at like 4 in the morning, going to the gym, going to my practices after that, and then I would go to work, and I filled my day with everything that I could to keep my mind off of that. I even started writing poetry at work, but poetry about things that weren't even related to other stuff. And actually, a couple of these slips I've got over here, these are pages of poems that I wrote while I was at work, but those will be for another video. I don't know what I'm doing with those, but regardless, my time is up, and probably for the best. This poem basically demands an entire self-reflection of me, and that's not something I can do in just 10 minutes. And I think if I can call you to do anything in this video, it's not that I have a specific piece of advice, but I would call you to kind of reflect on what things have a hold on you in your life, what negative things you have that keep you from living truly, and just take note of those, you know, and I think you'll know where to go from there. If you've gotten this far, I'm ever grateful for you, and I truly do hope you stick around. Thank you.